Hey, did you know that there is UFOs in the Bible? If not, I'm about to show you. By the way, this is angel technology, so the devil also has a UFO, if you're wondering. Real quick, I got 3 verses for you. One from the book of Kings, one from the book of Jasper, and one from the book of Exodus. The first 2 are really similar, so I'm just going to do them together. So you can see the verses right there on your screen. I'll put them up for you. These verses are about Enoch and Elijah. Now, if you don't know who these guys are, there are 2 of the only 3 people to have never died in the Bible and have been taken straight to heaven. Elijah and Enoch was taken up in very similar ways, pretty much the exact same way. So 2 Kings verse 11 reads, "And it came to pass, as they still went on and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven." And that's how Elijah and Enoch is both taken. Now, how do I know that's a UFO? Easy! So like in my last video, I explained that they're in ancient times. They don't have lights. They don't have flashlights. They don't have phones. They don't have any of that stuff. Anything that emits light is a fire. It has to be a campfire or a candle, because there is nothing else that literally emits light in his time. Also, they don't know what a car, a plane, or a tank is either. Anything that is made out of metal and moves is a chariot. That's the only thing they know. The only vehicles of their time that's made out of metal are chariots. They don't have cars, they don't have tanks, they don't have planes, they don't have none of that. So he calls it what he knows. He calls it a chariot of fire. But if you break that down, what he really saw is a bright, shiny metal vehicle coming from the sky. On your screen right now is candles. Now this is a picture of a UFO. Awfully similar, right? A flaming chariot. A bright metal vehicle. Also, he doesn't know what an engine is. Anything that pushes or pulls, it has to be a horse. It can't be anything else, at least in his time. But he calls it horses of fire. Look at that image. Doesn't it look like it's being pushed or pulled by fire? And what does he know that pushes or pulls? Horses. That's their engine back in the day. So then the final part of that verse is that it came down and it opened up asunder. That means into 2 parts. It's basically a door opening. What do you think came out of heaven and picked up Elijah? Alright, this is part 1. I wasn't able to get the 3rd verse in. It was too long. I'm sorry.